Hello guys, S2W here again, back with your casual consumer's perspective review. It's been some time guys, apologies for going MIA for a few weeks as I was in the middle of upgrading my computer rig, and now that's done, I can finally create more content and get the ball rolling. In this video, I was able to grab one of the most sought out after Nike collab that dropped recently. This release marks a successor to the batch of 3 mid-top Prestos that they have originally released with massive popularity back in 2016. Today, I have the Nike Air Presto by ACRONYM in the Racer Pink colorway here for a review. Looking back at the 3 original colorways 2 years ago, the resale prices of those 3 pairs are skyrocket high. It was a collab that started by experimenting with Nike's failed mid-height Prestos, but accompanied with ACRONYM's designer Aerosyn Hugh's modern, deconstructed, and stylish creativity. And then, the silhouettes collaboration took a new level of hype. Not only did they keep the Presto's staple t-shirt-like fit and lightweight comfort, they've now added additional performance and supported features. In this new batch of 3 colorways, the luminosity or flashiness of each model was created with the philosophy that there's a colorway for everyone. Rocking such a highly technical, complex, and contemporary design, my favorite colorway is today's review, in my opinion, on the most eye-catching, head-turning, and flashy highlighter colorway out of all the ACRONYM Prestos, the Racer Pink and Black Photo Blue colorway. So let's jump right in and take a closer look at these sneakers. Man, looking at these from photos got me so hyped, and now having these in front of me, I am even more thrilled to have these on my feet. In Toronto, Canada, only one shop called Haven had it for sale and it was first come first serve. I'm never the type to camp out for sneakers as the lines are crazy here for hyped items, but interestingly, they sold them online as well and the stock was apparently huge. Truth be told, if I wanted to, I would have been able to grab the other 2 colorways as well, but because I had just bought new computer parts and have a few more sneakers that I want in the coming weeks, I just had to hold off. But I digress, stock was plentiful and it was somewhat easier than I thought to get. As we can visibly see, if you're not the type that likes bright colors, then these might not be the shoe for you. In person, these are as vibrant as highlighters. The pink is like hot pink and the blue is like an oversaturated sky blue. Then in the middle lies a highlighter Volt green overlay with ACRONYM's branding printed all over. Everything just screams look at me in the loudest way possible. Comparing the lateral side with the medial, the design is pretty much a mirror version of each other. The only difference is that on the lateral side, there's an extra circular taping above the black overlay accents near the toe guard. This taping is actually used here to represent the simple yet powerful supportive characteristics of kinesiology tapes, which in real life provides muscular and skeletal support as well. Material-wise, the textile is made out of mesh for both the forefoot and collar area. However, for the extended ankle collar, the mesh there has a unique 3D characteristic with diamond patterning. In hand, the mesh is not as elastic as I had thought, it's flexible, but it's definitely not as stretchy as knit. Furthermore, breathability and weight-wise, it's almost just as effective and comfortable on feet. But support-wise, that's still to be seen as the mesh gives in pretty easily with a gentle push. On the forefoot surface, we'll also see an embroidered swoosh logo to show off the Nike branding. At the back of the sneakers, we'll see the same iconic ACRONYM Presto design with a visible pull cord and zipper tabs that actually spread beyond the collar. The design is pretty unique in my opinion, with a snap fastener that you can unbutton to allow a quick and smooth pull. However, I still recommend opening or tightening up the zippers carefully as it does sometimes get caught in a bad pulling angle, which might risk snapping the cord apart. So use the pull tabs at the back panel and front of the mesh for an easier wearing experience. Other than that, we will see more ACRONYM brandings on the lateral side near the zipper, with a fully spelt out trademark on the medial. Also, tumbled leather detailing is seen here as well, furthermore elevating the premium authenticity and technical upgrade of this shoe. Now what makes this batch of ACRONYM Prestos different than the first release is that they've added a black and white graphic print on either the toe guard, midfoot cage, or heel canter. On this colorway though, it's everything, so it's making the sneaker look a lot more colorful and complex. Functionality wise, it'll protect our feet by adding all sorts of support it could give around the area to create a more stabilized shoe to wear, and finally threaded with thin rounded black laces to accompany the sneaker. Then taking a look inside the shoes, the external leather layer is actually also made out of leather internally. But anything beyond inside, such as the collar area, is either reinforced with another layer of fabric textile or simply mesh again. Insole wise, these do come with a glued down insole where you have to rip them out to remove them. The insole feels like it has a leather surface as well, branded with ACRONYM's and Nike's logo at the heel. Unfortunately, this insole isn't really that thick or padded at all, so most of the comfort might have to come from the midsole cushioning. Speaking about the midsole, we have the same technology just as any regular Nike Air Prestos. It's made out of lightweight foam with encapsulated air cushioning that allow a squishier feel. And just like regular Prestos, the midfoot caging on the medial side will actually grab hold of the midsole as well, further enhancing the stability of our walking strides, keeping our feet in place. Then finally, if we flip the sneakers over, we will see the same durable rubber outsole and treads that will deliver the traction we'll need while wearing these. Anyways, here are some Nike Air Presto by ACRONYM in the racer pink fit footage. Sizing wise, Prestos in Canada don't come in half sizes, and since I'm part of the half size group, I had to either choose going up or down half a size. To be honest, I don't think you'll go wrong either way. If you want more of a snug fit, go down, or if you want it looser, just go up. If you have wide feet like me, there is a chance that you might want to go up half a size to compensate for the effect of the medial arch and the midfoot caging making the shoe a little bit more narrow. However, if you do go that route, keep in mind that there will be more toe space up front, so if you don't like that, you might want to go down then. And that is exactly what I did. Comfort wise, I originally thought the high collar would be too tight on my ankles after zipping them up, but that's not the case at all. It felt really comfortable hugging my feet, and if it does turn out too tight, you can always unzip the zippers a little bit to make it become more loose at the back. I would have loved it even more if the insole was a bit more padded, as it does feel a little bit flat and tough on the footbed. Not a deal breaker, but if I had to nitpick, it would be that, so thank God for the air cushioning, as it will be the only parts making this shoe more squishy to wear. The cushioning here can't compete to the springier Nike React Tech that just released recently, but it still does its job excellently on feet. Visual wise, you might have different views than me, but I think these were the best out of the pack, and probably the best as well if compared to the first OGs. The shape is really modern and technical looking, while this specific color combo just makes the shoe shine by itself. It's definitely a head turner, and although some may say you won't know how to pair up with fits, I'm not a fashionista, but honestly, it's one of those shoes that just speaks for itself. This sneaker will be the piece that does the talking when you wear them, and it's definitely the one that feels like most people were going after. Price wise, these were 265 Canadian before tax. Like I've mentioned, you can't go wrong with either of the colorways that dropped in this Presto release. I hope those who wanted a pair can get it as stock was moderately high, and personally, I don't purchase from resale, but the prices don't seem that bad either, so get it before it's too late. Then again, huge drops are coming in the next coming weeks, so it's a tough choice to choose what to keep and what to pass. As always, throw me some likes if you liked this video and let me know in the comments if you took a W, L, or passed on this release. Many more sneakers are coming shortly, and since I've just built my computer, I can finally go back on track and make more videos for you guys. That's it for today. S2W signing off.